Hey everyone, in this video let's go behind the scene into the brain of the project, the app.js file. This is the file where we start the server, set up the API routes, connect to Twilio calls and wire everything together using WebSocket. So what this file does is we start the Express server and listens to the port. Here's the port. We can either define the port in our .env file, else if not defined, the app will use 3000 as a port. In app.js file, we also connect to MongoDB to store and load the call history. Currently, I am just connecting to MongoDB and not using it. I am using DynamoDB for it inside our GPT services code. So we can also use MongoDB as well. So I am just connecting it by providing the MongoDB URL in our .env file. Next, we are setting up an endpoint to handle Twilio incoming calls. This endpoint will be used to start a stream service here, and then we will be sending it to our WebSocket endpoint. That is this. Here we listens for real-time audio on WebSocket and route it through all the AI logic. So now let's dive into importing and setup. So we start by importing the .env, Express and our WebSocket here. Then we import all the services that we will be using, such as this GPT services, stream services, transcription service, and text-to-speech service. We also load Mongoose here and connect to MongoDB once on startup. So I have zoomed the code so it will be much more clear. So let's move to the connection endpoint. So this route is triggered once someone calls your Twilio number. We respond with Twilio's XML based instructions. And instead of playing audio or forwarding, we start a connect and stream and push the call audio to the WebSocket endpoint on our server. We also send some custom parameters through stream like user ID, prom number, to number, and call SID, which helps us track who's speaking later in the AI logic. Here, prom number, to number, and call SID will be fetched from Twilio's body. And user ID here is the custom data that I'm sending through stream parameter. You can send anything that is useful according to you in the AI logic. Now let's move to the WebSocket connection endpoint. This is the real-time intelligence, and here the fun begins. So when Twilio connects to our connection WebSocket, we set up listeners for different message types like start, media, mark, and stop. So let's walk through the events. So we get the stream ID, call SID, and the caller ID using the from number or the call SID, whichever is available in the request body of the Twilio callback function. So then we initialize our GPT service with all the caller details so we can access their previous memory. Then inside the media event, we send the live audio to Deepgram to convert it to text. Then inside the transcription event, once Deepgram transcribes something meaningful, we send it to the OpenAI to get a smart reply. Then in GPT reply, we take the GPT response and convert it to the audio using Deepgram's text-to-speech feature. Then on speech, once audio is ready, we send it back to Twilio via the stream and the AI speaks to the caller in the real time. So the app.js file uses the Node.js event emitters to make things modular. Each service file, such as the GPT service and stream service, transcription service, and TTS service, emits and listens for event. As you can see here, it's emitting the GPT reply event. It emits the audio sent event. Transcription service is emitting the transcription event. And similarly, the TTS service is emitting the speech event. That way each responsibility stays isolated and clean. This structure makes it easy to scale and debug. Also, when we initialize the GPT service, we load past memory from DynamoDB using the caller ID. So we are getting all the data here. And we are using these two functions to load and save data in DynamoDB so that if the person calls again, the AI picks up right before it left off. So here, as you can see, we are using unique ID as the key. We are creating this unique ID in app.js file. Unique ID is the caller ID. It can be the from number or the caller SID and the to number, so that we will know which caller is calling and what number was used, so that we can pick the exact call details from where the AI left off. So that's the overview of the app.js file. It's where we look up Twilio, set up the AI flow and response to every live message from the stream. So in the next video, we'll take a deep dive into how the GPT service is built and how it remembers the conversation context. Stay tuned. Thank you.